Summer months can be so beautiful with plenty of daylight and increase of daylight, with sun rising early and sun setting late. And these summer months crave me to eat plenty of fruits, and I love indulging into these fruits as much as I can, making me feel very satisfied. Snack time is all easy during the summer months, not much to prep or cook. And I like to keep my kitchen very easy with not much of cooking. Cooking without fire? And getting these sprouts is all easy with warmer days coming up. I add in a fistful of methi seeds, giving it a good wash and then soaking it in water overnight. The following day, I transfer the soaked water into a glass with the help of a muslin cloth, holding the seeds. I tie a knot with one end of the cloth and place it in a container with a tight lid. Placing it in a cupboard or oven for 24 hours. Soaked methi seeds water is quite bitter, but I love the bitterness to take in along with all the health benefits it gives. Methi sprouts are quite easy to get, not just in summer months, but we can easily manage to get it even during peak winter months. Me and my husband, we both consume methi seeds sprouted every day with no health concerns, but with our mindset keeping ourselves fit and healthy, consuming healthy diet every day. Smoothie, orange, soaked overnight porridge and methi seeds, keeping very easy on stomach, feeling all good. As I said, this is my next batch of methi seeds, which is ready, and you can see the warmer days have helped in getting larger sprouts, which are not just beautiful to see, but are extremely healthy and easy to make at home. I transfer it in a jar and keep it refrigerated. I've also made up my mind to make 2 different easy varieties of powders at home that can be used at any time of the day to anything that you wish to. The first one is darya dal powder. All you have to do is grind the darya dal into a fine powder and just keep it ready. That's all. This can be used instantly on any of the days that you don't feel like cooking on an extremely hot day. To hot rice, ghee, fresh lime, salt and this powder. Tastes incredibly good that you will want for more, licking up all your fingers. Now I'm using the same jar. I add in dried coconut, which I've chopped, darya dal, a clove of garlic, red chili powder, salt, cumin seeds, coriander seeds and grind it into a powder. Both these powders have a long shelf life. This powder is called kadle pudi and tastes absolutely fantastic when eaten with hot rice, ghee and this powder along with some pickle at the side. This powder can also be sprinkled onto your dosa, making it all complete by itself to be eaten, not requiring for you to make chutney and sabzi. After all the winter and monsoon walks, my shoes have gone really mucky. I thought this is the right time to give them a good wash. Clearing up a shelf in the shoe rack with just flip-flops, sandals for the summer months. They were all kind of hidden somewhere all these days, keeping them ready in one place before it gets too warm. Let's plant some more, keeping the garden full with fresh plants. The shoes are all clean. Let's dry them up and keep them ready for more summer walks. The daylight has increased so much that there is plenty of light coming in Sanika's room. So I ordered blackout curtains from Decanovo. Much needed for the brighter sunny days, especially to get the kids to bed on time. Despite the curtains being very thick, they are not very heavy. And I managed to get it all by myself up. Love the stars. These pair of curtains matching perfectly into Sanika's room. This room window is south facing, so you can imagine the amount of daylight she gets in. This was much needed to be changed. After regular exercise, I have lost a little bit of my fat, leaving a saggy stomach which has to be tucked in for all the summer wears, and for which I am using bentonite clay and mixing it with water in a coconut shell using a wooden spoon. And I also use a cling film. I apply this paste onto my stomach, especially on the sagging area, and cover it up with a thin layer of cling film. I use this abdominal belt that I used post-pregnancy to wrap it around my waist, leaving it for an hour before the shower. I rinse off the coconut shell for the next use. Now, to brighten up my skin and also to protect my skin from the UV rays, I do apply yogurt on my face. It's so cooling, it's so soothing. It has a lovely creamy texture, adding in moisture. I rinse off my face after 30 minutes. For lunch, I thought let's make watermelon feta salad. For the dressing, I'm adding vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper powder. Just crumbling the feta over the watermelon, adding in rocket leaves and then the dressing. Combining it and voila, the lunch is all ready. Quick, easy, filling and very, very, very refreshing. Just a perfect lunch for the summer days. I went out for a good walk in the evening. I'm back home to making dinner, summer dinner, incorporating fruits. I had pomegranates at home, so I thought of making millet curd rice, adding in pomegranates. Millets are very healthy. We have almost switched ourselves to millets from rice. There are different varieties of millets. The one which I'm using is barnyard millet. I add in 1 cup of millet, giving it a good wash and adding in 2 to 3 cups of water, allowing the millets to be soaked for at least 8 hours time. I set it to boil for 12 minutes, stirring in occasionally. Meanwhile, I'm finishing off peeling the pomegranates. You can see the millet is all cooked. You can drain off the excess water into a glass, scooping in a tablespoon of cooked millet into this, which can be eaten as a gruel, adding in a pinch of salt and pepper to your taste. It can be left for a few hours to attract good bacteria before consuming. Now, dividing this cooked millet into 2 portions. 1 portion for the curd rice and the other portion for dal. I'm adding salt, water, milk, yogurt. I do add in a generous amount of milk and yogurt, making it all taste good and healthy. Ensure there are no lumps by combining it well. I like to give it a tadka with oil, mustard seeds, chana dal, urad dal, curry leaves and red chilli, pomegranates and fresh coriander leaves. Eating yogurt rice or millet yogurt at the end of your meal helps in digesting all that you've eaten for the day. soothing and calming your body and helping you to have a good night's sleep. And before I go to sleep, I massage my legs with oil. Looking after my legs is so important after all that it bears throughout the day. Being physically very active, that it needs to be moisturized. A minute or two of massage every day helps the feet, toes and heels to just relax and have a good night's sleep.